Fifth Avenue Syndicate has a lot of old school charm, and I've been hearing a lot about the menu. I can't wait to learn a little bit more as I meet up with Executive Chef Kevin Heston. Kevin, what are we going to be making?
We're going to be making our 18-ounce bone-in ribeye grilled with a seasonal veg and demi-glace.
18 ounces?
Yes, sir.
Oh man, I cannot wait to dive in. What is this right here?
Yes, sir.
All right, so what do we got here?
So we have the 18-ounce bone-in ribeye, Frenched, little salt, pepper.
Salt and pepper, that's it.
Yep. And then we're going to grill it.
Going right on the grill. Yeah. No, and as far as like Frenching, you know, I mean, cutting that, that's more aesthetics than anything? Or?
Yeah, the bone is just where you take the skin off the bone so it stays white. It's not, the bone adds flavor on the meat cooking it. That's why in the bone we keep it on the bone. Okay. But the Frenching part of it is just for aesthetics, yeah.
Yeah, no, okay, that's news to me as far as like having flavor coming from the bone. I've never heard that before, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, I think that's why you keep the bone on, is it roasts, there's some flavor in there from the bone marrow. And just, yeah, helps it out a lot.
Oh, that's excellent. So how long have you been down here?
I've been at this location for about a year and a half now.
Okay. Tell me a little bit about the menu.
It's a good menu, I'd like to think. Says the chef, right? But yeah, it's, you know, meat, fish, appetizers are real strong. Yeah, fun place to come eat.
Yeah, and as far as overall style, I mean, how would you describe it?
I mean, there's some French, Italian, you know, influenced dishes. Sure. Little Midwest flair in there, you know, because we are where we are.
Yeah, I wouldn't say, I mean, looking over the menu, it's not, you know, heavy into one specific.
Yeah, it's a little eclectic, you know.
It's pretty eclectic. No, you went ahead and you're getting your cross...
the hatch marks?
Your hash marks on
Yes,
it.
sir. Yeah.
Okay. Oh, wow. I can already smell it. It's starting to turn out beautifully. No, I like my steak rare. Yeah. So, I mean, how long are we looking at on each side here?
We're probably going to take about 5-6 minutes on each side, so about 12 minutes total.
All right.
Yeah. And then we're going to start the vegetable.
Yeah, let's get the veggies going here.
So today we have just some broccoli, and we're going to do roasted red peppers. You're going to heat it up on the flat top.
Now, are you worried about like searing that
no,
broccoli?
We pre-blanched it. That's more for our speed. But yeah, so it's partially cooked. We're just trying to heat it through. Sure. Add a little flavor, salt, pepper.
Perfect.
We're just going to add the red pepper.
Some red pepper as well.
Roasted red pepper, yeah, I should say.
You've already roasted?
Yeah, we roasted it, peeled it, got the seeds out, so we all got the nice sweet parts.
Tell you what, I love the color already, though. That looks fantastic. A little bit more butter. I like how you got your big bucket of butter just ready to go, man.
Just to keep it hot.
Yeah. So as far as the menu, how often are you changing it? Is there are you doing anything seasonal or?
Yeah, well, we do a seasonal veg. We try and do some seasonal specials.
Sure.
Yeah, working on that.
Yeah, and as far as specials, are you doing like pretty much once a week or?
Yeah, we try and do them for like about a week, you know.
Sure, sure.
And just because that way we can get a case, you know what I mean?
Right.
Every night we don't have to come up with something new.
Yeah, and as far as your specials, I mean, are you keeping it within that same kind of eclectic mix of...
Yeah, and try and use local ingredients. You know, season like in the summertime we have like a tomato watermelon salad.
Sure.
But we wouldn't do that in the winter.
Right.
You know, stuff like that. So I started in the hospitality industry when I was 14. I've done it for about 33 years now.
Jeez.
I spent about 18 years in New York. Manhattan and Brooklyn.
Sure.
I spent about 8 years in Chicago.
Right.
And then the rest has been in the Quad Cities.
The rest has been in the Quad Cities?
Yes.
I mean, having that much experience coming into here, I mean, you got to be a pretty well-rounded, well-versed chef to operate a place like this.
I'd like to think so, but, you know, that's my opinion, obviously.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I had some real neat experiences out in New York and Chicago as well, especially the steak in Chicago.
Yeah, so I mean, like your time in New York, tell me a little bit more about that.
So I did, I worked at about 6 years at a restaurant called WD50. It was molecular gastronomy. We were one of the best 50 restaurants in the world. Michelin star, 3 New York stars, New York Times.
Oh, wow.
I worked at a lot of Michelin recommended places. I did pizza there. I did pizza in Brooklyn. It was a Michelin star pizza place. And I did that in Manhattan. I do like pizza a lot.
Oh, hold on. I mean, just the idea, Michelin starred, that's huge. And then pizza in New York, that's serious business as well.
Yeah. They take it pretty serious out
So
there.
bringing those two together, yeah, you're very well accomplished, I'm sure.
Yeah, I like.
Wow. You see, that looks excellent.
You know, put our veg down.
And then as far as plating, any philosophy that you try to go with?
Just have the dishes make sense. You know, with the garnishes and stuff need to kind of make sense with what you're serving. Try to keep it not too frou-frou, a little simple.
Right.
Put the sauce down first.
Oh, pardon me.
Put a little demi down.
Yeah, what? Oh, so this is your demi-glaze?
Yeah, demi-glace
Demi-glace?
or demi-glaze either.
Then, well, listen, you're the chef that's worked in Michelin star restaurants. I'm just a guy talking on TV.
Well, just a little demi down.
So what all is in that?
Demi is like a beef stock.
Okay.
Made from veal bones, red wine, mirepoix, which is carrots, celery, onions. That takes 24 hours to make that stock.
You just reduce it down and reduce it down?
You strain it out, strain off the bone so it doesn't get what they call bony flavor.
Okay.
After 24 hours, and then you reduce that down
Even more. Oh,
to
excellent.
make it nice and thick. And then put that down, and then
Ribeye, and then
just a little
color of parsley.
to help brighten up the plate.
And some red pepper flakes as well.
Yeah, it's actually Aleppo. Aleppo. It's similar to chili flake, a little more mild in flavor.
Okay. Tell you what, that is a giant honking piece of meat.
Awesome.
And it looks absolutely fantastic.
Awesome.
Kevin, thanks for having us in.
Nice meeting you.